So Alex Ovechkin, we know he's a very solid player in the NHL, probably one of the best, arguably, of all time. Will he have the stats to back that up of being the highest goal scorer, the most goals in his NHL career of all time? Possibly even passing Wayne Gretzky? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe down below if you want to see daily hockey content here at Goal Line Hockey. And let's talk about Alex Ovechkin. So Alex Ovechkin is already going to be, no conversation, a first ballot Hall of Famer in the NHL, in the Hall of Fame. He is a great NHL player, but is he going to end up being the best NHL player of all time? He is an electrifying player, and he's still somewhat young. He's in his mid-30s. You look at a picture of him. I saw a picture of him the other day. Gave me shivers because it was a hat trick against the Islanders, but not only that, but he looks really old. I guess the NHL really wears out on guys, but I wouldn't know. I'm not in that situation. So anyway, right now, taking a look, I'll show you right now. There we go. Thank you. So the top point producers, the top goal scorers of all time in the NHL. So Alex Ovechkin right now is in that top 10. He is actually 10th overall at the timing of recording this video. He has 692 goals in his NHL career. That is tied with Steve Yzerman. That's a pretty good name, right? Steve Yzerman with 692. He's very close. If he gets another hat trick, Mark Messier, he would break his record. He would move up to number 8 in a matter of one game. So he could be passing two guys in one game, just like that, of all time. Unbelievable. Mike Gardner with 708. Phil Esposito. So we're getting into real players here. The Boston Bruins Hall of Famer Phil Esposito at 717. Marcel Dionne, 731. Brett Hull, 741. Jaromir Jagr with 766. Gordie Howe with 801. And the great Wayne Gretzky, 894 goals. So could we see our first ever 900 goal NHL player? It could very well happen. And the way goal scoring has grown over the past couple of years, and it continues to go more toward the offense and kind of less focus on defense, we're seeing that definitely in Toronto becoming a thing. San Jose, it hasn't worked as well, but it's still there in San Jose as well. And we're starting to see that build around the NHL. And I think for Alex Ovechkin, that's a huge plus. And I think unless someone can do some rocket science and learn how to deactivate a nuclear weapon, until that happens, nobody's stopping Alex Ovechkin's shot. That shot in that low slot is unbelievable. Now, I watch the Islanders. They do a pretty good job. I think Barry Trotz, obviously having him as a player, I think that helps. He kind of knows his tendencies, and you could see it. When you're watching a Capitals power play, they are just looking to give that puck. They are feeding Ovechkin time and time again. I remember I went to a game a couple years ago. The Islanders played the Capitals, and I was so frustrated because he scored that goal in overtime. I was like, just stop him. Why do you even care about anybody? Now, again, the Capitals are better now because now you have guys down low. You have Kuznetsov, Oshie, Backstrom. You have Verana. All those guys. John Carlson from the point. He might even have just as good as a shot as Ovechkin. Obviously, Ovechkin can put it through the net, but the Capitals have a lot of weapons. But even at that time, I was like, come on, just stop Ovechkin. Who cares if the other guy gets the puck? Let him shoot a little wrist shot. Don't give Ovechkin that shot. But even then, these players, they're always looking to feed Ovechkin, and it's because he literally puts pucks through goaltenders. I saw once he put it right through the goaltender's mask, right through his head. It was crazy. No, but seriously, Ovechkin he has such a laser of a shot, and it's really hard to stop. And I think until someone stops that, I think he's going to break that record. Now, again, does someone want to see Wayne Gretzky or Gordie Howe taken off their pedestal? I think some people would have some issues with that. He's already by far the best Russian goal scorer of all time. He did that, I think, a year or two ago. But still, he continues to move up those ranks. He's in his mid-30s now. Remember that as well. As long as he stays motivated, I think that's his motivation right now. I think certain guys, and I think a lot of people in life, you need some sort of motivation. I think the Capitals will have success really until Ovechkin breaks that record. I think that's Ovechkin's goal. He's gotten a Stanley Cup. He's gone to the All-Star games. God knows how many times he's like saying I don't want to go anymore. I don't blame him. Honestly, he's done his share for the NHL. Let some of the young guys go. That's just my opinion, but Ovechkin is such an electrifying player. I'll show a couple, right here, just how many things he can do, his celebrations, his antics, his ability to score clutch goals in important games. His first NHL goal was some wacky goal against the Coyotes. I mean, this guy is he's a pure goal scorer, and it's amazing that the Capitals are in a situation where they have this guy, and they really, I think we talk, the fact that he's even in conversations with Sidney Crosby, as who's better, Ovechkin or Crosby, that just shows you the NHL was in its prime during, that after that lockout when the two of them came out onto the ice for their rookie seasons. I mean, it was always Sid versus Ovi, and I think it's frustrating as an Islander fan being in the Metropolitan Division. The horrors they've given me over the past decade, almost 2 decades, between Crosby and Ovechkin, both being in my division. But nonetheless, two very talented players you have to have respect for. Ovechkin he's just so good. He finds weird ways to score goals. You've seen him bat the puck in. He has his shot from the slot. His wrist shot is godly. I mean, this guy is just so good, and I think he's going to break this record. I would not be surprised if he is the first player in NHL history to get 900 goals. So leave that in the time. That's going to be in the time capsule that I said that. So Ovechkin, I'm living and dying by the sword here, buddy. I'm saying you're going to get 900. So make sure to get that for not only myself, but I think not only Capitals fans, but I think the entire NHL. This is a guy that I like. He's one of those guys. He's one of those villains that you like. He's a villain that you like. He just has that aura around him. He's just so entertaining to watch, and it's really hard not to watch him when he's playing, because I mean, if you have not had the opportunity to see Alex Ovechkin in person, and this is where maybe it's a good thing that he's in the division, because I've seen him more often than maybe once a year. I was down by the glass one time and I saw him playing, and the way he comes up the ice, I don't think I'd ever step on the ice again if I saw that guy coming at me. He's like a freight train. The ground was shaking as he was skating up the ice. He's this big dude that has so much skill, and he's like a mutant almost. I don't even know how to describe it, but anyway, Ovechkin, very, very amazing career for Ovechkin. I think he's going to break I think he's going to break that record. I think he's going to get 900 goals, and I think as long as the teammates around him continue to be good, I think it'll make it that much easier even as he gets older. I think at this pace, if the last 3 or 4 seasons of his career, if he only got 20 goals each season, I think he would still break that record. So let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think? Do you think Ovechkin's going to break the record, or do you think Gretzky, the great one, will hold that spot for God knows how long? Is anyone going to be better than Ovi or Gretzky? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Well, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe down below if you want to see more daily hockey content here at Goal Line Hockey. Thank you so much for watching these videos. The channel has been blowing up, to say the very least. So thank you so much for all the support from everybody. I really appreciate that. And building the community here. I was talking to people the other day that have never watched hockey, and I've been giving them information. So that means the world to me. Thank you so much for letting me continue to grow this channel and talk about the sport that I live and die by every day. So thank you so much for the views, the likes, the comments down below. It really means a lot. And I'm not doing this for money, obviously. I don't even have 200 subscribers. I'm just doing this for fun because I really enjoy talking about hockey, and and I appreciate having a community to talk about it with at this point. So thank you so much, and have a great day.